Hi everyone, this is Fitch the Hedgehog and welcome to this video. In this video I'm here with a nice Pokemon plush which I just found this weekend. I was quite excited about it because yeah, this is a Mega Lucario. Now I always wanted to find a Lucario, rather the classic one though, but yeah, I ended up with the Mega Lucario, which is, yeah, I think it doesn't look so good as the classic one, but still, I'm glad to have a Lucario though. So yeah, actually I came across this plush in a jumbo market. A guy was actually selling his own Pokemon collection, and apparently he had this guy in his collection, which I never saw in shops before. So yeah, I was quite excited to find it, as I always wanted to have one like these. But yeah, the ones that I can find on internet are quite expensive, and yeah, so for now, no Lucarios. I have other ones here, and I was, yeah, super excited to came across this guy, so I got him right away. He's entirely new, still in his package. So let's have a look at this. Let's take him out of his box and have a look at him and check his features. So first of all, well, he has a little cardboard that says grrr because he growls a lot. So when you tap the back of his head, he is supposed to make noise. So we actually suppose that this is actually how he works, because we have been looking at the market itself, how this plush actually works, but still was working. Yeah, still could find it out myself. And we figured it out. So yeah, this is a training plush, and it's made by Tomy. And this is actually what a box looks like. Now I know my camera has terrible issues with the zoom. So this is a combat plush with 6 motion activated battle sounds, and I think that's actually about it. So apparently you can just, yeah, give this plush like this. It's supposed to work like this, and well, I suppose there's also some kind of a motion activation in there, which I still have to check. It's a really nice looking plush, and the kid looks nice too. You can also collect this guy here. So that's in general the packaging of this plush. Now I actually have no idea from when this plush is and where you can actually get him, because I never saw him in shops before. I've been seeing large Tomy plush before like this in such a packaging, but not exactly these guys. Only the non-talking ones. And yeah, so if anyone has information about where to get this plush, leave a little something in the comments below, so that people know where to look for this guy. And actually I had a look in my local toy shop afterwards, just to see if he was there too. But no, they had a nice Charizard though, but he belongs to another assortment, I'm afraid. So yeah, let's open him up and have a look. And here he is. As you can see, he's a nice middle size. Yeah, he should really be like 13 inches tall. That's actually what I have been reading in the descriptions of this plush. When I put him next to this wolf here, you can actually see the comparison with a 12-inch plush. So there you go. It's just so awesome. I found this guy in some kind of a new condition. He just got dusty, that's all. But yeah, what does he have on his ear here? I've been seeing something. Yeah, it's gonna be really noisy. Because I've been checking the motion battle sounds and what it actually meant to say on the box. So it's not like for my large Darth Vader over there, that when you stand in front of him and you move, that he actually reacts to you. It's just some kind of a different feature on this plush. What I actually mean by motion activated is that you can tap this plush like everywhere over his body. He will just react, because he reacts to some kind of a movement. So if I do this, or this, or this. Or if I just throw him like this, see? If I just harm him, that's actually what they mean by motion activated. So it's not that this plush has a second function. His switch just has two positions. So you can actually change his batteries, and apparently you can put 3 batteries in him, and the switch goes like this. So now he's actually, this puts the toy off, and now, yeah, no more sounds. But so, of course, if you really, play with this plush and go crazy with it, he will be very noisy during playtime. So that's actually what you can understand by the motion activated sounds. So it has it's like no use to move in front of him or to make him react. He won't do anything. But it's just that you have to really battle with him, like make him just battle with other Pokemon, like this, for example, just to make him make sound. This is Ninetales. This is the one that Katie got me. He actually belongs to the non-talking Tommy assortment. Now I would like to go over to a little review of this guy. So, I already told about the size. I like the size of the ears as well. He looks like Anubis. He has a nice color of gray and blue over him. The shades of colors are really accurate. He has nice embroidered eyes, and also the insides of his ears are nicely embroidered. You have like all kinds of detail on him. But in general, I think this plush is a bit cheaply finished. It's barely finished and a bit cheaply made. But yeah, actually, I think that's how Tommy works. This plush has a talking function. It's kind of large, and to make it affordable, they decided to make the to leave out some details, like the nice finishing of a nice polyester fur. This is just some kind of a cheap felt he's made out of. And he reminds me of the Great Eastern plush from the Sonic assortments. So I hope this guy will be durable, but he's a real dust catcher. And he will also catch a lot of pet hair. It all sticks on him, and I really don't like this material. So I'm kind of, it's kind of too bad that my Lucario has this kind of fur. Also here, you can see his, well, I don't really know how to call these. His mane, I'm gonna say. Just look how they're finished. It's just, this is not really neat. I don't really like these finishings. It's just, Tommy can make such nice plush, but for this one they really decided to do it to make it easy. So I don't really like it's. I think they'll use nice materials. Also here you have some kind of a plastic covering, some kind of a transfer on the felt to finish the mane here. And also here the claws are just little pieces of firm felt coming out. Here you have a full claw, just like on his chest, but here also the claws on his shoulders are really flat. And I don't really like the shape of the back legs. A nice addition of detail has been his little puppets here. So he has like little puppets. Also here there are plastic transfers, and he has like cardboard in his feet. His little tail is just it's not furry at all. So also here actually the fur coming off his waist, and it also goes over to the tail. This is just a fleece, a felt stuffed piece of felt he has here. So the tail is well made actually. And in general, the shape of the plush doesn't look very bad, especially the head. It's really a Lucario head, but it's just that I wish that they would have, for such a pretty Pokemon, I wish they would have done a better detail on finishings, because they made a nice Riolu plush. I think they made a nice Lucario one as well, a little one. But the smaller their plush are, the better they're finished. And when they get larger and they are really finished, yeah, of course, they get more expensive. And I think Tomy tries to make their stuff, well, apparently they try to make their stuff small and finished but affordable. And I think on this guy, they added some nice features, and now this plush ends up like a bit unfinished and yeah, with lack of detail. I think it's a pity because they could have done a better job on it. And now, of course, I'm pretty sure that children won't notice, but I do, especially because I really appreciate this particular Pokemon. But I'm gonna give you a comparison. For example, I have my Ninetales here, and he belongs to a non-token assortment, and as you can see, his finishings are, he's made out of a nice polyester material, also with embroidered features. There's 9 pretty tails. He is amazing in embroidered paw pads. But this guy, of course, has no talking function. He's just a nice middle-sized plush. He's 10 inches tall. So yeah, like usual, they're not very, very large. The largest Tomy plush that I have is 15 inches, and that is my Sonic Boom Sonic plush. But yeah, I prefer these plush better, definitely. And like this, you can actually have here in Belgium. Ninetales is kind of hard to find. It depends on where you have to look for him. You can find him on Comic-Con if you want. But you have Ninetales, Arcanine, Charizard, Blastoise. These are the ones I came across. Yeah, I want to get Arcanine, but so far I didn't. So yeah, I think they did a much better job on Ninetales here than when it comes on material and detail than on Lucario. Of course, Ninetales doesn't really have claws or lots of color changes, but still, also here they do a nice job on the tail tips. So I'm pretty sure that actually this is not their best work. So I'm kind of happy because I wanted to have a Lucario plush so bad, and now I have one. So yeah, actually I wanted to find a classic one, but it's a Mega Lucario. So and he has like also the red finishings on him, or in a nice color. This is what his large fists, his paws actually look like, his hands. And he has like the large Mewtwo hips, as you can see. But I don't really see the very typical finishing of the back legs. So when it comes to material and detail, this plush doesn't really do it for me. But still, it is well stitched. It is well made, the size is nice, the features are decent and pretty nice, also the sounds, and look at the nice embroidered features. So when it comes on that point, this plush is okay. So it's not a bad plush to collect, definitely not. But I would only collect it if you approve this kind of plush, because I think you can find better Lucarios, even in the bootleg ones. When it comes to material and stuff, but yeah, that is your own choice, of course. Now, like I did earlier, what I did to him was just, making him move, and that makes him making sound. He has like really sturdy shoulders here, and he's actually very well stuffed on very regular base. So it's not that this plush has like empty parts. His limbs feel kinda hard, which can actually be really Lucario-like. I don't think this is a furry, soft Pokemon. He might just feel really hard, even though he has fur on him. So, when it comes on stuffing, this plush really stays in good shape. And that might give this plush a nice Pokemon-like or Pokemon-type function or feature. So it's not bad. It depends on how you think about it. I just really like his ears. They did a nice job on the ears, and apparently his ears got even larger since he evolved in Mega Lucario. I have no idea. Some Lucario plushes have smaller ears. Mostly they're quite decent, but there are plush with smaller ears. And of course, when it's about Riolu, his ears will be even more small, or even smaller. So just, yeah, look how firmly stuffed. My Ninetales isn't stuffed so firmly. Still, on some places, because these are mostly plush that are supposed to be displayed or also used as collector's items, so they make those plush stay in nice shape. Mostly Tomy plush are really firmly stuffed. Just look at my Vaporeon here. You have the same thing. But also this is a different material they use on them. But what I notice on Tomy plush is the larger the plush get, the more features you actually add, the more that they leave out details or a nice material just to make the plush, maybe to make the plush affordable. I have no idea. It's a nice it is a nice technique or a nice way to make sure to make some nice benefits on them, but still I think they're definitely missing something, but because I'm pretty used to Tomy's nice finishings, and yeah, this is some kind of a low-cost Lucario version to me actually. But still, he's nice, and he was an adorable find on the jumbo market. I was actually never thinking of finding him like this. Yeah, so. Is there anything more to say about this plush? Oh, look at his little mouth here. Yeah, he looks like an Egyptian god, really. He's very tough looking and really adorable. I just wish that it did a better job on his mane. Look at this. This plush is really well put together. But still, to me, they could have done much better. Also, the shape of the back legs here is, yeah, they're just straight. I wish they would have put more, yeah, more shape in it, I'm gonna say. Just make it more realistic. Like, for example, see Mewtwo's legs here. And this is a bootleg plushie, so you actually have the 3 levels in the leg, see? The hip, the tip of the foot, and then here the rest of the foot, and that is what I'm actually missing here. It's the kind of plush you can just put straight against the pillow like this. They could have had some fur around his waist, because that would have been really, really pretty. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be it for this video. If you want to hear his sounds one more time, because I put him off for the video, just gonna turn his switch back on. There you go. There you go. Still a very nice find though. I'll put him up the shelf with the others if I still have some room left. And I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.